Yo, what up? We gaming again. I think I opened the stream like this last time. It's like really difficult to have a unique intro every time. Maybe I should just embrace it and just go for one default that I say every time. Yo, Rig. Yeah, so this week we have Hyper Death Anchor. There are some people who very strongly dislike this thing. Looking at the stats, I don't really see it. It's very comparable. Just with a slightly better body. Actually, a notably better body. It's a bit heavier. But yeah, very comparable. I don't know. Maybe this stream will teach me why it's so hated. Yo, damn. Taking over your browser. I guess it'd be like that sometimes. I guess you'll just have to watch me. And all my VODs. Yo, SHB. Yo, I saw you got a sick-ass time on this track. I haven't looked at the run yet, but it was like a 43. Just kinda crazy. Absolutely nuts.
Oh, congratulations!
I'm honored on that force.
Good job! Ron Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Yeah, memory is gonna be a bit slow because it seems to be a little cooldown from when you've done the scroll to when you can press R to get hyper, so...
1. Fire.
Hey, it's still the same as it ever was. If I get a Deathless run, it's a PB. Not really. It also has the same, like, speed, or like turning deceleration. Maybe in GPL, but here it gets fucked by the turn deceleration. Would not advise DDTing with that.
Oh, congratulations! Good job! Ron Cup. Choose your
I
vehicle.
think it's gonna be pretty rough in this run, especially if I skip over the character that I need to select. Oh well. Also, I'm very warm.
3.
I'm just gonna preemptively get that complaining going.
Fire.
Got my fan on, but it's only gonna do so much. Did not need to say it like that. Light attacking walls? What is this, GP Legend? It's a small desk fan, so it might not be picked up anyway, but yeah, the RTX voice definitely does help.
2 laps to go. Fire.
Yeah, probably just a fan. Oh, only the fan. Like, I did wash it yesterday, but that's like not a super rare occurrence. That it would really make a difference. Thank you for the good luck. Because Eevee's worth it.
Good job. Select Ron Cup. Choose your vehicle.
My standards on that lap or on that track are low enough. If it turns out I can optimize it more by the end and I've got time,
3,
I'll do it, but it's not like
1. Fire.
a mistake bad enough to mark it. Like that side attack might be. Yo, remember Let's Go Eevee, where you could style your Eevee's hair and all the options were terrible except for the default?
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Can you believe Emmy has not actually finished Let's Go Eevee? They started it twice,
Final
I
lap.
think.
Fire.
Damn, big words.
Finish. Wonderful. Good job. Select Ron Cup.
I'm losing so much time to menuing.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
It's only gonna get worse as we scroll down the list.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Understandable, it was never an issue for me because I like catching Pokemon. So I had 50 by that point. I don't even remember that being a roadblock. I know for the first gym you like need a type that's super effective,
2 laps to go.
but I had a Bellsprout, so it also just let me proceed. But yeah.
Final lap. Fire.
Honestly, I really don't think Hyper Death Anchor is worse than normal Death Anchor. I don't know where that idea comes from.
Go! Wonderful.
Yeah, like various gyms had different requirements to be able to do them. I think only one of them I had to go like out of my way for. And I don't even remember
Choose your
which one.
vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It is kind of a silly requirement. Like, I get for the first one,
1.
you want to nudge people in the direction of a super effective Pokemon, but it's kind of silly to like make it a hard requirement. Oh yeah, 50 different Pokemon. I guess that is kind of a lot. A third of the entire dex.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Probably should have gotten some energy there. But it's fine.
Final lap. Fire.
And I will be fine with energy. I thought it was a pretty enjoyable game. I remember being like, oh my god, I want to beat all the Master Trainers. I got a Caterpie up to like level 98, so I could still evolve it twice for the other challenges, and I didn't need a whole different Pokemon. But it was kind of a struggle, and then I stopped.
3, 2,
And yeah, if that's the case, I guess 50 is kind of a high requirement. I remember being a bit disappointed that there was no Safari Zone. That's just a Pokemon Go integration thing.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Also disappointed it was Kanto, because Kanto is the most boring region.
Go! Congratulations!
Yeah, for sure. I don't know,
Good job!
maybe one day they'll do a Gen 2 or Gen 3 Let's Go game. Probably not though.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
I'm fine if they don't, to be honest.
3,
Let's go forward. I mean,
1. Fire.
you know they got Pokemon Walk, or they could have Pokemon Walk because they have Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Home. Give me Pokemon Walk. Give me Ferret. Just do it. I know Pokemon Go is kind of Pokemon Walk, but come on. Gen 3 is very, very good. It's hard for me to pick a favorite gen.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna build up enough speed there because of the mistime boost.
Final lap. Fire.
That's not great. Okay. We're fine.
Finish!
Only
Wonderful.
6.5 seconds slower than PB.
Good job! Electron Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
It's tough for me.
3, 2,
Heart Gold, Soul Silver are definitely top tier games though.
fire.
Just objectively. Yeah, that's the sad thing about Gen 2, is that it has so many Gen 1 Pokemon. So you don't actually end up using a lot of the new ones. And if you want to use a specific type, you might just not have a lot of options. Like, what Gen 2 rock types are there?
Go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Not many. Like, is Fortress a rock type? I think it is, right? And you've got Larvitar, which is fucking Mount Silver.
Final lap. Fire.
Bonsly is not Gen 1. Bonsly is... I think it's Gen 2. No, wait, it isn't, because in Gen 2 it's only Sudowoodo. Bonsly is like fucking Gen 4.
Go! Congratulations! Good job! Ron Cup.
Yeah, like Bonsly and Munchlax I think were the
Choose your
two
vehicle.
new baby
Hyper
Pokemon.
Death Anchor.
I was about to say, like... I feel like Gen 1 is like,
2,
basically everybody
fire.
knows them. I wish there was kind of a reason to use baby Pokemon. Like, you only ever use them for dex completion. But often they're harder to get than their basic forms.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Like, it's so much harder to get a Munchlax than to get a Snorlax.
Final lap. Fire.
Forgot about that tiny little change in sharpness of the turn.
Go! Great!
Yeah, like, just give us a Larvitar earlier on. Make it actually viable to use in your team.
Choose your vehicle.
Undead Force, I don't think I've beaten a Gen 2 game. I have beaten... well... I beat the first ending to Heart Gold Soul Silver.
1. Fire.
Didn't go, like, all the way, though. As for a real Gen 2, I've played some Silver, but I don't think we owned it. I think it was my cousins, maybe? I did end up getting Pokemon Crystal on a 3DS Virtual Console. With the box, actually. They released a Virtual Console game with a box. I'm a big fan. No Mareepin Crystal?
1. Fire.
Game Freak. Yeah, I would pull out the box for Pokemon Crystal. But it's in a drawer above my PC, and there's currently a bunch of USB cables blocking it. So, can't.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Okay, unfortunate. I stopped hitting that wall, oh my god. I did that last stream as well. But now I did it twice, so that's even worse.
1. Fire. Go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Okay, I still got my speed. Good. Unless that fucking happens, I swear I pressed the boost button twice. Like once during the cooldown, and then another time then it just didn't come out. It almost fucking hit the rail again. Alright, on that force this is definitely a mark. Because that lap 2 was not up to standards. Yeah, Kanto is just... it's so weird how they did the level curve. The gun leaders. Yeah, it has some balance issues. That worked out well enough. I'm gonna say whatever to that one.
Congratulations. Good job.
It sounds like a pretty solid way to play,
Ron Cup.
you know,
Choose your vehicle.
Game Boy
Death Anchor.
series games.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Yeah, the screen is really nice.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire. Fire.
Huh?
3, 2,
I
1.
managed to
Fire.
hit the wall first and then the jump heights. And now I just autopiloted to the jump route. What the fuck?
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire. Final lap. Fire. Go! Congratulations. Good job.
Definitely one of the more forgotten Mario Karts.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor. Three, two, one. Fire.
I will forever be salty that Mario Kart 64 turned out to be the more popular kart racing game compared to Diddy Kong Racing. Because Diddy Kong Racing is just so much better. Like, imagine we lived in a world where Diddy Kong Racing was the more popular game, and that had, like, a bunch of sequels. That's a good world to live in.
Final lap. Fire. Go! Great!
You should play Diddy Kong Racing, it's honestly worth your time.
Ron Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Like, it has a proper, like, campaign mode.
1. Fire.
That was pretty decent. Hey, 1 minute exactly.
Good job.
Huh?
Select Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper
I've only ever seen some speedruns of Super Circuit. It's kinda wild. Like, I saw a video about, I think, Rainbow Road with like all the jump plates. Absolutely crazy record. That's most of what I know about that game. Never actually played it. Also, hey, first, best second. I believe that normal Death Anchor didn't get a gold segment, so... Best segment, gold split.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Use fire.
I'm so surprised it worked out.
Final lap. Use fire. Finish! Congratulations!
Yeah, that's understandable.
Good job!
Yo.
Select Silver Cup.
2 of them?
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Me and Michael?
Three, two, one. Fire.
I was just thinking of something. And don't ask me why I just suddenly started thinking about it. But at some point during a regular path stream, he just suddenly... He had to sneeze, and before he actually sneezed, he said, "I sneeze now," and then he just did it. And since then, Emmy and me have been trying to do that, but every time we try to say, "I sneeze now," it cancels the sneeze. Again, don't ask me why I suddenly thought of it, but... I just thought that was like really funny.
Go! Congratulations!
I wasn't even about to sneeze, it was because of Undead Force going 2, or actually me preemptively thinking 2 in the sense of how Axel says it, which connected to Kingdom Hearts, which connected to regular Hearts. My brain works in interesting ways.
One. Fire.
Like, it's such a far-fetched connection that I feel like there has to be something else, but that's all I can think of. Honestly, yeah.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Use fire. Final lap. Use fire. Oh, wonderful.
For a moment I was like, damn, you're playing Nintendogs? And then I realized what you meant.
Select
It's such a...
Overcup.
like, the game is, in theory, really fun to me, but whenever I play it, I'm just... not having a great time.
3, 2,
I wanted that game to be good so badly. But I just don't like it that much. It's like,
2 laps to go.
part of it is just like the damage scaling is dumb. I felt like I was just constantly doing chip damage, even under normal circumstances, just trying to play the game, using the commands that I like to use. I didn't want to use flow motion too much, because that felt repetitive as fuck.
Great.
But apparently not using balloon and not using
Good job.
flow motion just makes the game a fucking drag.
Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Yeah, like when you use the commands you want to use, it's just the combat takes forever. You just don't want to do it.
Fire.
And I really struggled, like even on normal with the final boss sequence. Like holy fuck, that was way harder than it should have been. And it wasn't even like ignoring a main mechanic, except for not really using flow motion attacks. Like I was working my dream eaters, so I was leveling them up. But somehow I just got my shit kicked in really badly.
You got a new booster.
Didn't get the boost plate effects.
Oil Lap. Fire.
Yeah, it's just the damage scaling is just really bad.
Finish! Congratulations! Good job! Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Definitely a shame. I don't know, there's...
3, 2,
I just really wanted to like the game, and then like the worlds aren't that interesting. The drop mechanic doesn't really add anything. Combat was just not that fun. Meow Wow is definitely cute, as are the other Spirit Eaters, Dream Eaters.
2 laps to go. You got a new booster.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't want to waste like a loadout slot on them, so I didn't actually... I never really bought them, I guess.
Oil Lap. Fire. Go! Great! Good job!
Guess that makes sense.
Select Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
I don't know, there's like these things that affect how quickly your bar drains, and I'd regularly be at like a higher multiplier. So,
3,
that also made me just go like, eh, whatever, just drop me.
Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
I do think it's really cool that they had another Squeenix series in the form of Willy in there.
Go! Congratulations! Good job!
I wonder if Cage 4 will
Select your course. Silver Cup.
maybe have some The World Ends With You Neo in there.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the switching between the characters wasn't
1. Fire.
bothering me, but thinking about it, it's hard to get into a world if you know you're only going to be able to do like half of it before you get dropped. So maybe in the grand scheme it did kind of hurt my ability to get into the game. That was not a good attempt. I think PB might be dead.
2. 1. Fire.
Just based on the fact that I've still got a lot of tracks to do. And Hyper Death Anchor is also really gonna struggle with Platinum Cup. And I missed a booster. Lovely.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Boost fire.
Ah, 4 laps, let's go. Actually, I'm gonna have energy issues because I lost a lot of speed.
You've got a new booster. Final lap. Boost fire. You've got a new booster.
Wow. 4 laps and no skips.
Finish!
That's a mark.
Great! Good job! Select your silver cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
I should drink something. I should drink something in between this track and the next.
3, 2, 1. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Boost fire. Finish! Great! Good job!
I promise you I input right.
3, 2, 1, go! Select Select your silver cup.
Well, our tier run doesn't matter.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper
The king disagrees, yeah. Or the gamepad. Maybe I just...
3.
Nah, it responds to even gentle taps. I don't know.
Fire.
Yeah, it was 0.01. I think you can have it 0.00, but I'm not sure.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Even time so I can lose it again. Oh, baby.
Final lap. Fire. You've got a new booster.
Yeah, this is also a knock.
Finish! Congratulations!
You don't think so? No.
Good job!
I'll have to try it out later.
Silver cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
After, like, an hour of playing this game,
3,
it's not even been an hour, but
1.
my eyes just get
Fire.
heavy. Like, it's only 8 PM. I should not be tired yet. I slept a lot.
Two laps to go.
Yeah, that turn is kind of rough. I think I've gotten pretty decent at it nowadays. That one was me not paying attention, not realizing where I am in the track.
Go! Great!
NP8 you.
Good job!
Does that include like smell-o-vision and like
Choose your vehicle.
other
Hyper
sensations?
Death Anchor.
Because MP3 was audio and then MP4 added video.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Just add all the senses. Don't worry, I got this.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Maybe I don't get this.
Go!
Not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not good.
Good job! Select your fourth silver cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Maybe.
Three, two, one. Fire.
Yeah, okay. All according to plan, baby. I couldn't fucking do that if I tried. Holy shit.
Wonderful. Good job. Select Silver Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor. Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire. Finish! Wonderful.
Not too bad.
Good job. Select Silver Cup. Choose your
Bringing
vehicle.
it back, baby.
Hyper Death Anchor.
2 seconds at a time.
3, 2, 1. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Didn't get to boost speed.
Final lap. Fire.
I got a little bit scared there, not gonna lie.
Wonderful. Good job.
Slouching a little bit.
Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor. Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire. Finish! Congratulations!
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good job! Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor. Three, two, one. Fire.
I'ma say it. Hyper Death Anchor is better than normal Death Anchor. Both not good, but they're not bad either.
Congratulations! Good job! Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Like, honestly, the worst thing about Hyper Death Anchor is the turn deceleration, which is what Overhop the cast suffers from, so... I really don't think it's that bad. Not hyper. It's supposed to be a lot better, but it's not bad.
Congratulations! Good job! Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death
So far, so good. So I reckon by the end of this stream, I'll be done uploading the Death Anchor run from last week. I really thought I'd already gotten that uploaded. I just had to publish it, but apparently I didn't. But you know what? I might actually just make that a thing, where I upload a week's F-Zero Fridays, like the last week's F-Zero Friday, as I go live, so I can be like, yo, if you see this upload, I might be streaming. Come look at twitch.tv/Valyssa. I should do that.
Congratulations!
Funny little bonk at the end.
Good job! Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor. Three, two, one. Fire.
Let's not have any city deaths this time.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Got confused for a second about how the track goes.
Finish!
You know why?
Wonderful!
I just got confused.
Good job! Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor. Three, two, one. Fire! Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire. Finish! Great!
Yeah, doing this movement, I just realized I'm still kind of sore from last Thursday.
Select your
I thought I wasn't that sore, but just that like more stretched out movement than normal. Fuck.
Select your gold cup.
I really felt the soreness there.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor. Three, two, one. Fire.
It was like the first time I went on the filter board, I had like pretty freaking sore forearms. And then since then I've just not had that, even though I felt like I have been trying hard. But I did feel strong, like when I was just hanging on the hangboard for a little bit today. So, I guess you don't need to be sore to improve, get stronger. But it's certainly nice validation. You, Manadono, enjoy your lift.
Final lap. Fire.
I had an idea recently. Because I've been climbing for 1 year now. So I was thinking, we do a stream where I look at all the recordings that I've gathered over that time. Analyze them a bit, see how far I've come. I think that would be fun. Yep, it's been like a year and half a month now.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor. Three, two, one. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire. Finish! Great!
Gold split? Dang.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
That didn't even feel that fast. That's kind of weird.
2, 1, fire.
Oh damn, really? Crazy.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Like, I know working out is just generally good for your health, but was there like a specific reason that like working out saved him?
Go! Great! Good job! Select your porthole cup.
Oh really? Okay.
Choose your vehicle. Select your porthole cup.
Manually this run is not on point.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
You know, working out is
3,
definitely good.
1, fire.
Can always start small. I personally find it really hard to find motivation to just work out. So climbing really helped with that. I was actually thinking recently, you know how in FF7 Remake you've got the squat minigame and the pull-up minigame? What if you had sensors on your body so you actually had to do those movements? The pull-up one would be fucking insane, because like that last round, you have to do a lot of them. That would actually be crazy. Basically ring fit. Yeah. That is basically what I described there. But I'd want to specifically do it with FF7 Remake. I think that would be fun. See if I can out-squat Jules. For the pull-up minigame though, I don't know, man. That shit's hard. Like, I forget how many you need for, like, the various tiers of the battles.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Like, my max amount of pull-ups in a row is still 4. But with some, like, rest in between, I do wonder how many I could do in a minute.
2, 1.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's more than I was able to do a year ago. I was able to do like 0.05 pull-ups. Like, I was not able to pull myself up, like, at all. So if you can do half a pull-up, that's a really good starting point. Oops, I was thinking of the other layout. Yeah, seriously. Like, I don't have any videos of my attempts, but I legit just... I was able to shrug my shoulders a little bit, and that's it.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Climbing just... Oh, I forgot about that booster I had. Not in the game. But yeah, climbing just really made me a lot stronger. Yeah. Like, I wish... I mean... No, can't.
3, 2, 1.
We have, like, a wooden construction in the living room with a hanging board that I can do pull-ups on. I have no way to really do it on stream. Maybe in the new place, though. We're moving at the end of the month. And in a new place, I'm probably gonna be the one in the living room, which is also where the thing is gonna be. Pull-up streams. It's way too early, what the heck? Maybe I could have made it all the way there. I was looking at the timer and I was like, wait, what? That should have been the final lap. Frickin' rough, dude. That's a mark. Same policy as here, because we're moving down one floor. So it's the same company. I don't know if I've ever told this on stream, but in case I haven't, let me tell it now. So when we came here, we had a 2-year contract. And in the contract it says there's a possibility to extend that contract, but at its core, it's a 2-year contract. So we've been looking for a new place for like the past half a year. Haven't been able to find anything because the housing market is still doo-doo. So we called them like, hey, can you help us find a new place? And they were like, oh yeah, you're neighbors. Or like, you know, people in the same building. Their contract is also expiring at the same date as yours. Maybe we can help you out there. So we were like, okay, but can't we just both get an extension? Because, you know, she's gonna be kicked out, we're gonna be kicked out. Why make it more difficult than it has to be? They were like, no, we can't. So we're trading apartments. We're being... like, our contracts are ending at the same date. So technically, we're both homeless. Like, both of our households are homeless for a day, because our contract ends on the 31st of August. It starts on the 1st of September. Now, they're not gonna make us sleep on the streets, I'm pretty sure. And even if that were the case, we have another place, but yeah, it's basically just apartment swap, but with a lot of effort. So we're downgrading a bit in size. She's upgrading a bit. But she doesn't want to upgrade because she's just living by herself. So like, ideally we would just both stay where we are. But that would be against the contract. It's the dumbest thing. Oh, once again, not paying full attention, but that kind of worked out. That didn't work out. God damn it, dude. But yeah, it's super fucked up. Like, they could just extend our contract, but they refuse to do that. So we're having to hire a fucking moving company to like move our washer and like the dresser and all the heavy stuff. Just to go down one floor. But yeah, most likely I'll have my PC set up in the living room this time, and Emmy will be in the bedroom. So I can have the pull-up construction in streaming radius. But that'll be cool. But yeah, we're still looking for a more permanent place, because this is, again, just a 2-year contract. It's just a lower floor. I mean, at least it should get less hot in there. Because, you know, heat goes up. So if we're lower, more of our heat can actually go up and we get less heat from the people below us. So that's a win. Yeah. I knew I hit that jump plate like from too far away to make it back.
3,
But yeah,
2,
fun times.
1. Fire.
I do hope our next place that we end up with a permanent contract will be in a city that has a climbing hall. That would be nice. Rough.
3,
But yeah, like, it's not much of a concern. Like, I'm pretty light on my feet anyway. I don't really have very loud footsteps. Yeah, not really something we have to actively think about. Yo, doing fun? Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Threatgar. Threatgar, if you're not too busy playing Baldur's Gate, hope you enjoyed that sub. Really appreciate that.
2 laps to go. Fire.
I would pull out the Eevee right now to match the Eevee alerts, but I am gaming. Boom. Boom, there will be Eevee. Yeah, I kinda saw that one coming. This game's freaking hard, dude. Especially when your brain's working at like half capacity. Oh, you're real! Yo, I was wondering, like, oh god, did I forget someone who's apparently gifted 7 subs? Yo. I like that name. It's very nice. Should've just gaslit me.
Good job.
That would've been quite neat.
Select your gold cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Oh yeah, so that's also a mark, by the way, on that horse.
3,
Yeah, you really could have fucked me up with that. I would feel so bad if I actually just forgot who you were. Everybody says that, but it doesn't suck more than Death Anchor. It still has the A grade booster, but it's a bit sturdier. And the turning deceleration sucks. But that's the case for half of the cast, so like... Why does this machine get such a bad rep? I really don't get it. Like, multiple people say this. Feels fine to me. At least as fine as all the other turn deceleration machines.
Finish! Great! Good job! Select your gold cup. Select your
By the way, Rael,
Choose your vehicle.
or Doomfun, did the name change come with a change in pronouns as well? Just to make sure.
3, 2,
I don't know if you have like the pronoun plugin, but I can't see it in my OBS chat, unfortunately. I should really fix that. Yeah, like, there's no reason for you to, like, not believe it. It makes sense. I don't know where the story comes from.
2 laps to go.
It honestly feels like a better Death Anchor. Slightly. Still he him?
Final lap. Fire. Finish!
Yeah,
Wonderful.
there's 2 of them floating around.
Good job.
At the very least, like 2 that are pretty popular.
Select your port, Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Yeah, fair enough. Valid reason.
3, 2,
But yeah, there's a pronoun plugin where you can set your pronouns through a site that has like Alejandro something. If you see the name Alejandro, that's the version that I use. But it's the one that I still can't view in my OBS chat, so... I don't know if there's a way to add that. Also, I keep remembering, while I'm streaming, I should add that closed captioning plugin. Where it just automatically generates closed captions for your stream. There's like no reason not to do it. Just keep forgetting. Yo. Am I schmoovin' in Big Blue, Big Billow? Hello? Yeah, Undead Force. It's like a thing that's helpful for people who are, yeah, have some trouble hearing.
go! Wonderful.
I was fucking schmoovin'! Until like 3. But that nap 2 was sick.
Select your port, Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Fair enough, Manadonna. I just feel like if it can help people
1.
watch my stream, why not?
Laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap. Fire.
Okay, I didn't mean to insta-boost fire. Not great, actually. Ow. I was gonna say it's fine, but yeah.
Finish!
That's understandable.
Wonderful. Good job.
I'll never guess.
Select your port, Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death
Is
Anchor.
it an F-Zero branded toothbrush?
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Oh, yo, that's big. Yeah, the Guitar Range album is freaking amazing. So it's a different jazz album? Because I think I've heard part of that arrangement. Like the public one.
To go. You've got a new boost.
Imagine if it was an F-Zero toothbrush though. Painful.
Final lap. You've got
That was so bad. That was so bad. Yo, that is a very cool collector's item then.
1. Fire.
A year and a half ago? What? At first I read half a year ago and I was like, damn, that's a long time. And then I reread it and damn, that's an even longer time.
Fire.
No, I have an Aqua statue from Kingdom Hearts that also never arrived. It was a birthday present that my girlfriend got me, but it
Wonderful.
just got lost in mail. It was so sad.
Good job. Select your port, Platinum Cup.
Yeah, at least Emmy got fair money back, but like,
Hyper Death Anchor.
it's so sad. I think it was the Bring Arts one,
3, 2,
but yeah.
1.
And then they couldn't send a new one because it was out of stock. So yeah, never ended up getting it. Keyboard you kickstarted.
2 laps to go.
Oh, Kickstarter.
Final lap. Fire.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Great. Good job. Select your port, Platinum Cup.
When you're ordering stuff like
Choose your vehicle.
overseas, it's just...
Hyper Death Anchor.
there's always a risk. There's always a risk in general, to be honest.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Right. Is there a single postal service that doesn't suck? I don't think so. I think they all suck, because they're all underpaying their workers.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire.
Anytime we order anything with DHL, it just never arrives, ever. They just think our apartment doesn't exist. And DPD is just DPD. They suck.
Congratulations. Good job. Select your port. Platinum Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor. Three, two, one. Fire.
How nice would it be if you, as a customer on an online store, can just choose which postal service you want to use? Because we would never choose for DHL, because it legit, we have ordered several things that would be sent with DHL. We didn't get any of them. Not a single one. Like, people complain about PostNL, but give me them any day. over the other options. Two PS5s and the box was smashed? Oh my god. That's a horror story right there. I'll risk that. Hello, Emmy. We were just talking about how postal services suck ass.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
You know, I used to work in customer service for an online store. And the horror stories I've heard. Not okay. Like packages just being thrown over the fence of your backyard. Smashing into the ground. Packages just never arriving, and then when you start up, you know, an investigation into the package, the receiver's being threatened by the delivery person because now they're being suspected of, like, potentially stealing the package. But mostly just a lot of stories of, like, packages being left outside, in the rain, uncovered. Just in general being left like unattended a lot.
Wonderful. Good job. Select your port platinum cup. Choose your
Yeah,
vehicle.
reinforcement is
Hyper Death Anchor.
very good. I mean, the nice thing about working customer service for an online store is that they can't really physically threaten you, which I think that's a bonus. Like, we've had a couple, like, fake bomb threats. But, like... yeah. A low bar, yeah.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Yeah, it's... just the fact that I never had to actually fear for my safety. Makes me look back on it like, oh yeah, it was not too bad.
You've got a new booster. Wildfire.
Yeah, people are fucking crazy. Yeah, like, I don't know, so many people have that experience, like working in retail and like being threatened,
Good job.
and that really sucks.
Select your port. Championship. Choose your vehicle.
The only people who should ever have to work in retail are billionaires, just so they can see what it's like.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Let's talk about speed. There's very little speed to be found here today. I've kind of not been thinking about calling out the marks, but there's a lot of tracks I'm gonna have to redo. Is it the Hyper Death Anchor? Because insert anime spoilers.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Here, Ramban, thank you for hanging out, and thanks again for the sub to Threadcare. Really appreciate that. But yeah, this thing's meant to be like a lot better. It's kind of very similar. I thought that was the final lap. I'm so on top of things today, you would not believe it.
You've got a new booster. Go! Great!
I said only 5.5 seconds behind my PB.
Good job!
That's crazy. I mean, I guess it wasn't like the worst wall hit, and the rest was mostly acceptable. Accidentally played another 9 league games. I've been away for like... I guess it's been like 2 hours. 9 games in 2 hours? I guess bot games go pretty fast. Kitty! I love the kitty. Look at the kitty! Obtain any information? I don't think so. Look at them. Oh, friend. Ah, that's what the text says. Do not use on race surfaces, e.g. tables. Do not carry baby in the bath. Keep baby away from taps. Always check water temperature. What is this? Sounds like a bath, but like... doesn't... I mean, I guess it looks like it could be a bath. Kitty and bath. You'll love to see it. Yeah, alright. Time for a little break. We'll be back. I forgot I still had the kitty there. It was just so... very good. Okay, so... we'll keep these splits here.
Select your course.
Why not? Yeah, that was a fun little diversion. A barrel roll was one of them.
Choose your vehicle.
But yeah, I legitimately think it would be funny to like figure out a way to make that actually work, where you play the squats and the pull-ups minigame by doing the actual exercise. I just have no idea how you would do that. In the meantime, I guess it would be fun to try to just match what they do. I mean, the squats are no issue, but I've got a way to go. Being able to do... I guess it ended up being like 12 pull-ups in 40 seconds. That would be funny.
You've got a new booster. Fire. Final lap. Fire. Finish! Wonderful.
But yeah, it definitely would be fun to do like
Good job.
a proper exercise stream with like a full circuit. If any of y'all would be interested in that. Well, Ring Fit speedruns Here's the thing. Like, the World 1 speedrun is... Or like the World 1 or World 2 speedruns are not very interesting. It's just a lot of the walking animation and a couple exercises. I guess it's mostly cardio at that point. Not very power-oriented. I do wonder how many people would actually watch like a full workout stream. If I had a, you know, an area where I can actually do it.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
True. Very true. Might be fun to just try sometime. I just kind of worry about like... I think there is like actually a workouts category. And I'm slightly worried what kind of people that would attract. Unless I just don't do it in the category. I should just check out one of those streams to kind of get a little vibe check for what kind of people are normally in those streams, I guess.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire. Final lap. Fire. Finish!
That's pretty good.
Great.
It's like almost a full minute.
Good job. Select your gold cup.
Let's go half to 2.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
You know what?
3,
Could also just be a Discord stream.
1. Fire.
In the just chatting category. I guess that works. I thought I saw like a specific category for workouts. Definitely still dreaming about like a
2 laps to go.
climbing stream.
Fire. Final lap. Fire. Finish!
That's good enough.
Wonderful. Good job.
But yeah, like
Select your course.
ideally, I would just have like a kilter board and just have my camera set up, just do some climbing. Have people like pick out routes from any of the pre-established ones. That would be so good. Anyone want to sponsor me, like... How expensive are they? 10k? Oh, this one has a different layout. Interesting. The 7x10. Oh, this is specifically a home wall layout. Okay, anyone want to sponsor me like 12,000 euros? Okay, I'll keep it humble. 8,000 for the 7x10. God, that would be so cool. I'm just a little bit confused. Like, this is a very different layout than the one I'm used to. I know y'all can't see what I'm looking at right now. Alright, back to gaming. True. Okay, let's see how. Just for the 7x10. Let's see. So, like, I don't know if this still needs to be like shipping and like other. Let's just say 8,000 because I need to make a minute as well. So it would take 533 months to sponsor that with 15 euros a month. So, oh, only 44.5 years. If anyone else wants to maybe cut that in half by subscribing to me on Patreon, you're more than welcome. It would be so fucking cool, though. You know, another nice thing about moving to the other apartment? It's a bit smaller, but it's also a bit cheaper. So we're gonna have a little bit more money left over every month. Also, it doesn't have to be a guild board. I can legit just... I can probably make something with like 1,000, realistically. I need plywood to mount the holds onto. I need wooden planks to, you know, actually have a supporting frame. I need a bunch of holds and bolts. Yeah, 1,000 would definitely make it work. It's another 2-year contract, yeah. Or at least I'm hoping to be out of there within the first year. Just to make sure we don't run into the same issue again. But yeah, if I had a kick-ass like home wall, I would hella be streaming climbing. That would be so cool. At some point I made like a... I'm gonna... this up. At some point I made like a little calculation of like how much each individual part of like a home wall would cost. Didn't add it all together. For 500 euros, I could get something up and running. If I had space. That's kind of the main second issue. That's also definitely one of the reasons I want to look for a different place is if we have a place that has like a little
3, 2,
extra room.
1. Fire.
Maybe even like outside. Or a garage. Like even just a garage would work. As long as there's like internet to stream the thing. It would be so cool. Like, who's out here live streaming their bouldering? Because I feel like that's an untapped market, because it's very unrealistic for most people. Yes, for sure. That has been a concern. Or like, at the very, very most, we can have 3 people over. I think that would already involve one person having to just sit on a desk chair in the general vicinity. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to just do that.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
But yeah, if we end up living in a place where it would realistically be possible to build a home climbing wall, I would definitely do a fundraiser for that. I would be so stoked to do that. It's just kinda difficult to get a place to live in general. But also one that has room to do that within our budget. Like, we would need either, like, pretty much a dedicated room for it, because you need the climbing board itself, you need the foam falling pads. Like, that alone could fill up this current bedroom. If we had, like, a little garden, that would be good, as long as it's sheltered from the rain. And the rest of the elements. Nice.
Great. Good job.
Before 18. Okay, let's also go back to Larch Hill. I mean, a bigger apartment would also work. We're not gonna be too picky here.
Select your course.
But
Bronze cup.
a house would be nice. But a bigger apartment would also be good. As long as it has a dedicated room that I could just install a wall, like a climbing wall into.
Hyper death anchor.
Actually, did I factor in wood in that calculation?
3, 2,
No, I didn't. Okay.
go.
That's actually going to be quite a bit more expensive. Yeah, we're probably looking closer to 1,000, which, I mean, it sounds like a lot to me right now, but at the same time, that's about what a lot of people are spending on their PCs.
1. Fire.
So, realistically, it's not that crazy. Especially if it means saving money on going to a climbing hall. Because I could just get some sessions in at home. Yeah, exactly. You'd be like, oi, for $5, come climbing.
You got a new booster. Fire.
I got very confused about which strat I should go to. I was like, oh yeah, I need to go straight right, but no, I need to go more to the left to land on that curve. Oops. Was the barbecue? Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
2,
I feel like the main limiting factor here really is the living space. If we get a place where I can make it work, I will empty my savings to have a home climbing wall, I think. Especially if that's like a permanent contract place, because then there's less worries about, well, first of all, having to drill into the walls, but also needing to have like upfront payment for our next apartment. Like, what do you call that? I feel like I've had this exact issue before, where it's like, the money that you pay upfront that you get back if you give the rented thing back in a good state. Not quite at least, but yeah. Last time I also couldn't find the word I was looking for. Let me just Google things like this. And if that doesn't work, then we just give up. Deposits. 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 That's the one. Yeah, like right now we're having to keep some savings for, you know, the deposits of our next living area. And once we have a permanent contract in a place that's big enough, we don't have to worry about that. It's nice to have like some savings for in case something breaks. But for the most part, I can actually, you know, spend some money on climbing wall.
2 laps to go. You got a new booster. Fire.
Yeah, words are hard. Ah, that would be so sick. I feel like ideally,
3, 2, 1.
it's tough, right? Because if the angle of the wall is not adjustable, what angle do you put it at? It's probably going to be pretty overhanging. Like at one of the climbing halls where they have 2 kilterboards, one of them is at 30 degrees, and the other one's at 50 degrees. And at the hall where they only have one, they have one at 40 degrees. Here's the thing. 40 degrees is pretty hard to climb when you're entirely new to climbing. And I would like to also be able to have like a little more vertical wall. See, now I'm getting needy. I'm like, oh, it would be cool to have like an overhanging wall, but also like a vertical wall and a slab wall. If I could only do one, I guess I would go for like a 40-ish degree angle.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
It's just making an adjustable angle would be very difficult. Having one of each type of wall, triple the money. So I would definitely just have one angle. I guess 40-ish degrees would be good. It's just not going to be very first-time climber friendly. But in the end, I'm the main person who's going to use it, and if 40 degrees works for me, that's what we would go with. Damn it. I saw someone on YouTube who has made a couple of home climbing walls, and They actually made an adjustable wall with like a, is it called a ratcheting strap? I think he said. And it was pretty impressive, to be honest. But that guy was pretty experienced in like woodworking and everything. Why did my boost not come out? Come on, dude. I'm really surprised that worked. Was good time though. 64:58. Yeah, that was definitely pretty sick. So Sky Highway was... cool. I think my Eagle Circuit was legitimately just quite bad. Aim for some other Platinum Cup tracks though.
3, 2, 1, fire!
Emmy went, or yeah, joined me twice, but both times didn't climb for very long.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
You know, it's kind of like a thing of first time trying something in an area where everybody's like pretty good at it, and like just in general being around a lot of people is a little bit off-putting.
3, 2, 1, fire!
He definitely does have interest in trying it out sometime, but the whole traveling there, changing into some, you know, sport clothing, and then doing the actual sports, it's all just a bit much. And expensive. It is kind of an expensive sport. Unless you have like a subscription and you go 3 times per week, then it's very manageable, but... And if you have your own shoes, like your own climbing shoes. But it's all a bit of an investment. I'm missing so many boosters, dude.
3, 2, 1, fire! You've got a new booster.
That was very smooth. I'm really surprised I still have my boost speed. Damn,
Wonderful.
it's proven right there.
Great.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. This is definitely, I mean, the thing about going to a professional climbing hall is, first off, you have so much more variety in like the angle of the walls, the variety in the hold types, the routes being reset, or like some of the routes being reset like every week. So every time you get there, there's like new routes. So that's definitely a thing to keep in mind. You would have to do a lot of work to reset your own routes, but that's kind of why you want like a spray wall, where you just have like the whole variety of holds just placed wherever the fuck, and then you make your own routes using specific ones that are there. I'm gonna write down that I got this PB, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Like, in the long run, it definitely would be cheaper to have your own climbing wall. My arm always looks good. But yeah, there's definitely a lot to be gained from having your own climbing wall in terms of just practice sessions.
Select your course.
I'm winning. I'm definitely winning.
Platinum cup.
See what else needs improvement. I think Simus 2 was fine because of the good lap 2. Great Wings. Great Wings is Great Wings. I'm trying to think of anything else that was, like, not very good. I think one of the Nightmare tracks. Let's have a look at those.
Select your silver cup.
I think it was Nightmare Fear. Yeah, Nightmare Fear was quite bad. Have your own bowling lane. That would be really cool.
Select your course.
For sure.
Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
But yeah, it's a dream that I have. To just have your own climbing wall. Would be very cool. I think like one way to optimize the space would just be to have it in a corner. So you've got your corner, and then like this wall here could be like overhanging, and then this one could be like more straight, and they could just use the same foam padding, and also just connect the frames of both for some extra stability. Want your own country. Yeah. You'd think that's very reasonable. Definitely attainable. I just realized, so, you know, people wear their climbing shoes without socks because it helps really get your toes into the tips of the shoes. But climbing shoes are meant to be tight, so you're not really meant to have them on all session. I'm gonna be out there handing out free fucking feet content. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to just hide my feet the entire stream. When I'm taking them off to let my feet rest. Don't they get blisters? I've not had any blisters yet. I have had, like my previous pair of shoes, had like a pretty painful pressure point on like the the base of the top of the big toe. That's a lot less. I don't know, I just feel like my new shoes fit a lot better, and there's not like one specific pressure point that's hurting. I mean, you know, the... okay. The climbing streams could get people interested, but I still try to kind of hide my feet on those streams. And then I could have, like, actual feet pics. Because the interest has been awakened by the climbing streams. And sell those for actual money. You know, that could just fund the whole climbing wall. Feet pics. I don't think I have very attractive feet, but then again, I'm not a feet person, so... can't really judge. Yeah, my previous run was really bad. Yeah, I just don't get the appeal of feet. I don't know. I just know feet people spend a lot of money on feet pics, so... Was my burnt out drink not very good? Not very good, not very bad. I just want to prove it. I'm kinda chilling today. Anyway, subscribe to my Patreon for feet pics. Don't. I'm not actually gonna be posting any feet pics. Unless you pay a lot of money, in which case I can maybe work something out. I just feel like the numbers I have heard from... Which I guess I don't really have much of a reference. But I feel like I've heard people say that feed pics go for good money. More than 15 euros a month, maybe. What I have been meaning to do is post some more flexing pics. Which I'm not sure why that's suddenly much better, but I guess to me it is. And like a comparison of like how 1 year of climbing has affected my body. And I also meant to do the Peace Walker. I keep forgetting to be on the right there for the booster. I've been wanting to do the Peace Walker run, and I wanted to do it this weekend. I felt so determined to do it, but then I'm going to BSG tomorrow, like kind of impromptu. So now I'm probably not actually gonna have time for that. So anyway, selling feed pics. If you get the right people, it certainly could. Right now the main limiting factor of like being able to build a climbing wall is not the cost of the wall, it's the space. I just need a room where I can actually do that. And thankfully I'm a liquid chalk user, so there's not going to be too much air pollution from the chalk. So that's like not too much of a concern. Although I definitely still want to have like the windows open.
3, 2, 1, fire.
I hope that's enough energy refill. Yo, that's a link. Yeah. That's improvement. 10.
Good job.
A cool outfit. TBH. Marisa? I don't know who Marisa is, but I'll have a look. I like the goddess outfit. God outfit? Goddess? Deity outfit? Okay, cool. Ooh, buff as fuck. What else do we have here? Maybe I do want to improve Braid Wings. These have been like all over the place.
Choose your vehicle. Hyper death anchor. 3, 2, 1, fire.
Try to go for the fast part here. Been a while since I've gone for the fast strats. Oh, it's Pat. Pat's doing Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, baby. Definitely gonna check that out.
3, 2, 1, fire.
You know, I think that exercise break actually did me a lot of good. I felt so refreshed after that. And now I'm noticing I'm kinda, like, dropping in energy again. Who could have guessed? Breaks are good. Honestly, yeah.
3, 2,
It's just very warm. Like, right now I've got the outfit to support it. But it's definitely not gonna be an always kind of thing. 50 squats is like pretty doable. It's like my legs were feeling fine. It's just the cardio. You think that by climbing, my cardio would be pretty good, but it's not really, actually. I guess I've mostly been doing bouldering for the past while. Not doing a whole lot of road climbing. I feel like if I had a home climbing wall, I would also just climb more in general. It's so easy to just be like, okay, I'm just gonna do like a 1-hour session. You don't have to pay an entrance fee for it. Or travel to it. I think having a home wall would do a lot of good for my climbing ability, to be honest. Maybe not so much for technique, but definitely for power improvements. Because it's hard to train technique on a spray wall, I think. You're not really forced a whole lot of diversity in how you climb. Especially if the wall is at a set angle. Given the 40-degree angle, I must say no. Like, I know cats are ninjas, but I feel like that's not ideal. I've seen cats climb, like, slab walls, where the wall's, like, leaning back. And they can just step, like, from one hold on to the next. But when the wall's overhanging, like, you really have to be, like, climbing. Can't really be walking. Dang it. Just having hair being annoying. You know what, I think it would actually be like really fun if I had a spray wall at home. But trying to like optimize or like figure out where I want to place each hold. Make sure they all get some use. I don't know, maybe I could like use an existing like tilt-a-board design as motivation of like, this is where the crimp goes, this is where the underclean goes. Would be decent. Dang it. I like how I'm grinding this for, like, saving just a few seconds. Maybe my time would be better spent elsewhere. Maybe I should just enter the times. Kinda see what jumps out. I'll do that after this attempt. I keep entering that part at lower speed because I'm getting screwed over by the timing of the boost and the boost plates. Let's put on some music, enter my times, and then see which tracks I want to come back to. We're going Mute City today. Yeah, fair enough. Alrighty. I just wanted to grab one tab, but apparently I've just grabbed them all. That's fine. Alrighty. Just so the time to beat is 53:35. Let's get started. I wish there was an easier way to just freaking paste them all in at once. What there is. Just for the sake of testing, we're just gonna please ignore. I called the tab, please ignore. What happens when I... Oh, but... Here's the thing. I believe you can just format... This might be good. Although the format of these is like not seconds dot centiseconds. But at least I don't have to keep looking back and forth and be very prone to error. How do you do this again? It's like you can be like split by this symbol. I'll just have the dash be the symbol. Data? The slicer? The text to comments. Okay, so let's go ahead and I don't know why I didn't do this like way sooner. Okay, so we have up to actually G-Trace. Let's see, G-Trace. Also me. Yeah, I kind of split this in my own thingy, where this is the end of Bronze Cup and start of Silver Cup. In the grand scheme, it doesn't matter much, but yeah. Okay, so I guess we can, since I beat this time. It's just for my own reading comprehension. $379. Oh. It's being confused about this. Dang it. Why are you being confused? It's like reading this as hours, minutes, and it's thinking, oh yeah, 79 minutes, that's adding an hour. There is actually quite a simple solution. Yeah, okay. Just gonna manually be replacing all these semicolons at the end. A period. I guess this mostly works well for machines where it doesn't require a lot of times to be built in. Yeah. The data. Split text to colors. Okay, that's better. I'm still gonna have to fix the ones that are over a minute, but that's a good start. Then let's paste all of. And then of course it freaking breaks this, and it's fine. We'll fix that. I don't know how much time this actually saves. It's convenience more so than anything. Like not having to look back and forth constantly. Less prone to errors. I think that's worth something. As long as I pay attention to what I'm typing. Formatting is like... Okay, we're not quite there yet. We're not quite at the perfect solution yet. Something. Where's my underlined? Control U? Oh wait, no, that's for text. Oh. It did exactly what I told it to do, it's just not what I actually meant to do. So, let's have a look. Frontline, I beat. Trust jump, I didn't beat, so we copy up to... Oh, don't have to do it. I go up to trust jump. $72.45. Right? Cactus 2. I beat that. String all the way to the end. Oh wait, but that's not I improved this. Damn it, this is not working out great for me so far because my brain is apparently not working today. So 6836. Right, because after pasting them again, I didn't do this, which I did last time. That's what it was. This again, mistring to nightmare 1. Get there. I'm not sure if this saved me time this time, but I think once we optimize this process, it will be better. And Gold Cup, which... Actually Gold Cup all the way through to... there. But let's just do the entirety of Gold Cup first. Okie dokie. So, Firefield, did I beat that? Yeah, I did. Evil. I gotta say, it is convenient. Typing is hard though. 64, 62. There we have it. Slightly faster. Which... kinda just because I was in a better mindset today, admittedly. I don't think this is right. I think this might have to be... I think that might have to be a 50.79. We might not actually have been that much better. I can't... It's gotta be 50. Oh, it's 49.79. Gotcha. So it wasn't the first digit that was wrong, it was the second digit. Did I hack that up? Not looking me. Yeah. Okay, so Sky Highway could have been... Oh. Okay, I fixed it. Let's be like here. Should have done that from the beginning. Anyway, Sky Highway could use some work. Overall, as expected, very comparable. This could be better, but hard track to be honest. It doesn't surprise me at all that a lot of these will be so close. Key break 3? Always fucking key break 3. Okay, let's improve key break 3. And what was the other one I said? Sky Highway 2. Or was it Sky Highway 1? Wait. Sky Highway 1. This is a lot better. Big Billow is a lot better, but this one was especially bad, this one was especially good. I think that's fair to say. Really? Was my Eagle Circuit that bad? On the previous one? I know it was bad, but like... Wow. we might come back to do this one today, because that's not really fair. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 tracks with hyper death anchor and 1 with normal death anchor. And that should put them on pretty even footing.
Select your mode.
Okay, so let's do Sky Highway.
Time attack. Select Ron Cup. Choose your vehicle. Hyper Death Anchor.
Yeah, overall, quite a productive stream.
3, 2, 1. Fire. Two laps to go. You can fire. Final lap.
And boosted during the cooldown. I was so particular about timing it, but I mistimed it.
3, 2,
That's why I sometimes just mash instead of trying to time it, because if you time it slightly wrong, you just eat so much speed loss.
two laps to go. You got a new boost fire. Final lap. Boost fire.
That sucked. Lost a bunch of speed there.
3,
Also, maybe I should slow down a little bit to get slightly more energy, so I can get one final boost in at the end.
two laps to go. You got a new boost fire.
What was that? A bit too aggressive to the side.
1. Fire.
Don't know if that was any better, really. That's not gonna be better. Oh, okay. It's fine.
3, 2, 1. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new boost fire. Final lap.
That was not quite the play.
Fire.
Am I gonna run out?
You've got a new booster. Go!
Better.
Congratulations. Good job.
Ba, 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 ba. Sorry, I got confused for a moment because I'm looking at OBS and Live Split is covering that part of the screen. So I was trying to grab Live Split and move it away, but that's not how that works. 72, 53. Okay, let's go next, which is Key Break 3.
Select your gold cup.
Right, I like hella zoned out here and made a mistake.
Death anchor. 3, 2, 1. Fire. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Final lap.
I'm hella gonna run out of energy here.
Go! Congratulations.
Yeah, I really fucked up last time.
Good job.
I'm gonna do one more attempt. Maybe more than one more, but I'm gonna do another attempt.
2, 1. Fire.
Ignore that one.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
ignore that one too. Just look at them.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Oh, I missed. Okay, not like a whole lot faster, but faster nonetheless.
Good job.
Okay, so which one was it? Oh yeah, Eagle Circuit. Gotta say, I don't like Eagle Circuit. But that tanker deserves better than that.
Choose your vehicle.
So, guess we're gonna be using the wrong machine here. Unhyper Death Anchor.
3, 2,
Just for the sake of fair comparison.
fire.
Fair-ish. Whoa.
Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Fire. Final lap. Fire. You've got a new booster. Finish! Wonderful.
Wait.
Good job.
I just... No wonder the time difference was that big. I don't have a 6271 on Death Anchor, because that would beat my PB. That's just not correct. This has to be a 72. This is a 72 in the 8th one. That suddenly makes a lot more sense. Because there it is, 72, 71. God damn it. Okay. So this is what we're ending the stream with. Sub 3200 seconds. Good benchmark. Yeah, about what I expected compared to this. Very similar, depends on day-to-day performance really. Just better HP. Better body. So next week we have Deep Claw, which has not many times set.
Select your mode.
So that'll be it for this F-Zero Fridays. I'm gonna go to bed soon as well. I was like, maybe I can keep going off recording, but nah, I do need sleep because I'm gonna go to BSG tomorrow. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out once again.